Do you create false narratives in your head? Are you guilty of that? Are you guilty of making up stories in your head and in your mind that may not be true? Fiction? Of course you are. We've all done it. We all do it. Some do it more than others. And the problem is that it creates a lot of stress. So let me give you an example. Someone insults you, or a group of people insult you, for example, and you feel wounded, you feel hurt. And then you go home and you start brooding over it. And then you start thinking like what they're thinking. You're trying to guess what they're thinking. And then you start guessing, well, what's going to happen because of that? And what's going to happen because of that? And then you have this whole, before you know it, you have this whole story. You have like a whole miniature movie or a full movie in your head of something that you have no idea is actually happening or will happen. You can't predict the future, okay? You're making up these stories in your mind, and you have no idea what somebody else is thinking, and you have no idea what's going to happen in the future, okay? So that's the thing that you need to focus and reflect on. Reflect on if you're doing that, okay? These false narratives create bitterness, they create anger, they create frustration, they create panic, anxiety, starts with anxiety, all because of these stories that are in your head that you're making up. And in most cases, probably aren't true. Maybe somebody said something to you or did something to you, and they moved on. They're not even thinking about it, and nothing else is going to happen, okay? And that's their problem anyway. What they're thinking is their problem. It's in their head, okay? What matters is what you think, the thoughts in your head. Your happiness is what matters, okay? You can't control other people. You can control how you think and how you react, okay? So slow down those narratives, okay? Catch yourself when you start making up stories in your mind. And then, oh, okay, I'm doing it again. And then reflect on that and let it go. Change the channel. Think about something else, okay? And the more you practice on that, catching yourself creating false stories and false narratives in your head, the better you'll get at finding peace and reducing stress and reducing anxiety, okay? Because you're letting go of all the BS, okay? You're not listening to truth. Listen to truth, okay? Something to think about, guys. Your soul snack of the day. Know you're loved and blessed. Have a great one.